Hello guys, Lego Gladiator here with a review. Not a review, but a talk. Now, in the comments, I saw a thing from Construction Toy Dude that I actually liked on my idea of aliens and other monsters invading Star Wars, and he suggested the Thing, which I don't know much about. But sounds like it would be a dangerous monster to put up against the Star Wars universe. But of course, my decisions is either Predator or the Xenomorph, because they would easily take over the Star Wars universe. But it depends on which parts. Of course, today I'm not just doing that. I'm going to go ahead and do a review on two figurines today. Sorry about that. Yeah, if you're wondering, I do keep... just a second. You guys might want to be patient, because it looks like a bunch of them fell apart. Looks like the two figurines fell apart, so give me a... Anyways, today I thought I'd do a review on two figurines. Now this is the closest to Lego you could get with Star Trek. If you guys remember, I did mention I have Star Trek figurines from Kreo, a couple of them. I'm gonna go ahead and get them out. I might start keeping them in little baggies or something, because they might one day get worth something. In fact, I just might start keeping these two in something important. Anyways, here's the two figurines. Scotty, the engine room guy. Let's see where... Oh yeah, here it is. And of course the Cleon. Both figurines came in the same set. Now, I never did a review on the set. I wish I had kept it in one piece. I can go ahead and rebuild the set. For now, though, I'm just showing you guys these Kreo figurines, because this is the only company I know of that'll come out with figurines of stuff that I never thought would be a perfect build. I mean, the first thing, when I was at a store and saw these this was the only set I could find was that one, because it was a very common set. It was easy to get, and a bunch of kids did not even really care for it. So I was looking for sets I could buy. I wanted the $19 one that came with the huge. Ship, and it came with a ship and everything. But you know what always happens? Kids pick up the largest sets and leave the smallest sets behind. A lot. If the sets have figurines they want, they'll go ahead and go for it. Or it'll be grown-ups getting the set for, like, older guys getting the set for just the reasons to resell it when it gets to value and such. I probably one day, if the set does get a lot of value on it, I might go ahead and sell it. If I keep the figurines in good tip-top shape. So far I've kept them in good tip-top shape. I've kept them out of getting... Because with Kreo figurines there is a problem. They lose their paint very easily. So I have to be careful not to put my fingernail near this thing. Because of course, the figurine is pretty interesting. It did come with a gun too, which I'm going to have to find the gun again, because it seems to go missing all the time. I think that thing hates me. Of course, I did make quite a few Star Trek characters of my own. I actually was... Sorry, I got a little bit of... Excuse me for a second. Allergies. Either way. Sorry about that. Allergies. Like I said. Hey, we all have them. Sooner or later, we all get allergies to something. My allergies to just, of course, I'm allergic to ferrets, and we still have ferret smell in this house. Thanks to somebody who pretty much thinks it's funny to keep a ferret in the house. I know a good place to keep a ferret. Outside. Far away from me. Outside. Nope, not in here either. Okay. Well, I'll have to look for it and do another review and show you guys. Unless it's in the baggie. The gun anyways attaches to the leg, and it's pretty much like it's part of the figurine. Now I'll stop doing that and just do the review on the figurines. Now the Cleon came with a cool looking knife weapon, which I thought was pretty cool, as you can see. It's a pretty cool blade. I wish Lego would come out with it, because that's cool. I mean, imagine that being used in an actual fight. I mean, there's two blades. And of course, now, of all Star Trek characters, Scotty was my favorite because he was the guy who worked in the engine room. That's the only thing I'd be doing if I was a Star Trek character. Of course, I would be the heavy gunner. If they gave me a heavy gun, I'd be a heavy gunner, but I'd prefer to be the engine room guy. Now, I will do something else today, really quick. I have some other figurines, and of course, to make sure these never get ruined or anything, I put them in a baggie. Because I want to keep them in good condition now. So I'm keeping these figurines in really good tip-top condition. Because if I don't, they're going to just fall apart on me one day. I mean, they're going to lose their paint on me one day, and I won't be able to sell them or anything. Either way, I do play with them still. I mean, I have tried to use one in a mock. I do remember seeing a mock at the Lego fan convention, which had one of the Star Trek characters inside of a building, sitting watching the chaos outside the building. For crying out loud! I kind of wonder if it's against. I wonder if it's against the laws of the Lego place to even put those in there, because I wouldn't put it against the law. I think it's cool. But of course, to other people, that's a bad idea. I don't see Kreo as a knockoff version of Lego. I do kind of see it as another version of Lego. I see it as a customs weapons factory. I mean, this Kreo comes out with tons of different weapons and equipment and even hats that you can. I wouldn't suggest using the Transformers hats, but I've seen custom Transformers minifigures where they use the hats of the Transformers themselves. Yeah, I know, I have Transformers. Don't you? I only have one that's actually a Transformer, though. I only have one set version. Bumblebee. I wanted the Transformers Prime version, but never could get him. They were always sold out of the character. Here's Bumblebee. My dad got me that one for Christmas one year. Well designed and well detailed. And of course I got this when I was going through some I got a whole bag of Legos one day, and I got this guy in the bottom of it. Now, I didn't too much care. I just added the piece to his stubbed arm. It just turned, because I knew who it was, it's Megatron. Whoops. And of course, if any of you know, he's always a troublemaker. If I ever do stop motions, I might do custom minifigures on both characters. Turn them into Lego formed characters. Use just the heads and the helmets for the characters, and probably use the pipes right here for the arms of the character. First thing I'm going to buy the right paint and the right torso piece. For now though, these characters, stay in my collection, and I might start doing that. Custom Transformers minifigs. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Anyways, that's it for today. Comment and subscribe. Share the video, but let me know in the comments down below if you think Lego should come out with Transformers at least. I mean, Transformers, for crying out loud. Lego should bring them out. They could do tons of different things with the Transformers sets. I mean, there's nothing war-based about them. I mean, they're just like the Avengers, either way. It's just, I think it's Lego trying to avoid having to build a bunch of stuff. I think they're just trying to avoid it. But don't spread the word, because I don't want to get in trouble with Lego. But I do think they're trying to avoid using the figurine, making newer pieces, when the truth is you can make Transformers very easily. Anyways, those are two. Star Trek has just, the license was sold from Kreo to Mega Bloks. I don't too much like it. Sorry guys if any of you like the new Mega Bloks sets. I just like the Kreo ones better. I only had one Kreo Star Trek set, but I liked it better than any of the brands Mega Bloks ever come out. The only brands I like from Mega Bloks is Halo, and that's it. But when it comes to the idea of Star Trek not being Kreo anymore, kind of makes me downhearted. So I'm hoping that Kreo gets back the license, because Mega Bloks didn't sell very well, because I haven't seen the Mega Bloks Star Trek in any of the Walmart stores, which is, in my eyes, that's a good news, because it means they just might be stopping on it. And they might be selling the Star Trek rights back to Kreo again, because I would rather it be with Kreo than anything. Because better to have I mean, you can use the Kreo figurines with the Lego figurines, because they almost match. They're just a little more buildable. Anyways, let me know in the comments down below what you think, and comment and subscribe.